Hi everyone, good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to the Human Resource Management Webinar Series 2023. I'm Aina Izna binti Sazli and I will be your moderator for today's program. Before we start our discussion, can you guys introduce yourself a little bit first?
Hi, my name is Nur Alia Adillah.
Hi, my name is Siti Haza.
Hi, my name is Hanisa Nabila.
Hi, my name is Nurin Ainur Aimuni.
Hello everyone, I'm Siti Hanisa.
Hi everyone, my name is Aun Shafiqa.
Hi, my name is Nuraina Najwa.
Okay, thanks you guys for spending your time to do this webinar. I'm super excited to have all of you here today. So without wasting our time, let's move to our discussion. As we know, the COVID-19 pandemic has had a significant impact on economic development across the country. Many economic sectors, such as factories, were ordered to stop operation temporarily to reduce the spread of this epidemic. As a result, many employees were affected and some were terminated immediately to save the company's operating costs. However, in 2021, the reopening of this economic sector has had an impact not only the employees, but also an organization in managing their human resource. There are many issues that arose during the COVID-19 outbreak. Besides, there are rumors that the employers or organization ignore the welfare of workers. What do you think about this, Ms. Alia?
In my opinion, the rumors about employer or organization neglecting the welfare of employee are true. This is because COVID-19 coincidentally causes the employer to take action by keeping employees and giving leave without pay. In addition, the employee was terminated immediately without their consent. Next, employers are not sensitive to worker health during COVID. For example, the employer does not provide a quarantine place for employees with symptoms of COVID. The employer also does not implement a leave policy. Next, the employer does not take yearly action to prevent COVID infection. For example, during the COVID pandemic, employers do not do swab tests on others' employees working in the same department. This will cause the risk of contagion of COVID-19 to increase and will affect the organization. For example, the organization had to be closed for the purpose of sanitizing and preventing the spread of the COVID-19 epidemic. It will lead to an economic recession as well as problem in the production process of product in the organization.
I see. Thank you, Ms. Alia. I wonder about the issue of mass layoff. Why this can be happen and what should the workers do to prevent this from happening to them? How do you feel about this, Ms. Haja?
Okay, layoff are the worst nightmare that every employee try to avoid. So, what is layoff? Layoff is the termination of the employment status of a hired worker. When the pandemic is rise, every business collapse which causes them to act in such way. There are 3 tips to avoid getting your names into the unwanted list. First, increase your individual value. If you've been in a lower position, try and compete fairly with other subordinates to achieve a higher position. Try your best to get promotions as best as you can. For instance, Tan Sri Vincent Tan, who was a bank clerk before, managed to be one of the millionaires in Malaysia. Next, must always be humble but yet highly competitive. Be aware of the company development by grabbing the chance to join one of the project's mega. Once the management see a big competition, they will keep you working with them. The key is be the most shining stars. Lastly, improve and employ more leadership skills. Usually, this applies to the team's leader. You will gain a great attention from the company once they see your great high performance.
I see. There are still a lot of effort that employees should do to maintain their position in the organization. Okay, the welfare and mass layoff issues shared by Ms. Alia and Ms. Haja are more focused on the workers themselves. What about the HR department? Are they also facing employee-related issue, Ms. Nisa?
First of all, thanks to the host, Ms. Nena, for the question. I think that HR department also facing the same issue as facing employee. But the main issue that HR department are facing right now is hiring a new employee to the company. This is because a lot of things must be taken to consideration when hiring all the workers, because since COVID-19 has hit, all the workers are working from home. The main issue is that company has to recruit the new employee 100% based on the resume and interview online. It is hard for HR management to see the real potential of the new workers, considering that face-to-face is not allowed during COVID-19. Face-to-face interview is an important part of hiring a worker. This is because HR management can evaluate the worker and pick the most suitable candidate based on the company requirement. Lastly, HR management also has to train the trainee worker so they can know basic things about the company. But during COVID-19, the training is hard because the government did not allow people to go out abruptly. So the training can only be done online. It is hard because the trainer can easily slack during the training period with bunch of excuses. That is the main issue of HR hiring the new employee during COVID-19.
All right, thank you, Miss Nisa. Okay, based on the issue, we can see there's a lot of challenges during the COVID-19 to the employees and HRM. First, let we look what of the challenges to the HRM perspective. Ms. Noreen, on your opinion, what one of the challenges that HRM may face during the COVID-19?
Thank you, moderator, for giving me chance to give my own opinion. Challenge to human researchers is to keep workers safe during COVID-19 in office. For workers at essential business where work from home is not possible, it is up to the HR management to prioritize the health and safety of their workers. Business should make sure their practice are in line with recommendation from the Center for Disease Controls, which is CDC, and consider making a workplace coordinator to manage office policy surrounding COVID-19. Keep employees safe and well by educating employees about transmission risk, which is offer training and development to establish hygiene regulation. Besides that, establish policies and practice for social distancing. Next, prominently display poster illustrating respiratory etiquette and hand hygiene. Company should perform routine environmental cleaning and disinfection. Last but not least, company also have to provide no-touch receptacle and hand sanitizer. Conclusively, some key HR challenges that manager must consider is how they cope the absenteeism, fight and create a clear plan of action. That's all for me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, I see. Even though the employees can work as usual, safety in the office also need to be observed so that there is no spread in the epidemic. This is the more important responsibility of the HR department in protecting all employees. Next, we will see the challenges to the employee. Miss Nisa, would you share your opinion about the remote control?
All right, thank you, Miss Aina Irina, for the question. So, organization has moved to a for home policy for avoiding human transmission of the virus. For this concept of remote work has created challenges for lots of organizations who never experienced this concept before. In this case, remote-first companies need to invest more energy into communication by having a plan whether remote communication will happen synchronously or asynchronously. Additionally, working from home gets various disturbances and interruptions of family concerns during work, personal, and professional life get missed, so that face-to-face interaction are lost in the delayed replies. Therefore, it is challenging for remote teams working in different time zones to interact virtually.
Okay, thank you, Miss Nisa. Yes, I agree that work from home is very challenging for some employees, especially for those who have family. Many people also have talked about this, that this issue become one of the biggest challenges to them. Next, I really wonder that the compensation and benefit to the workers can also become one of the challenges to the company. What your comment about this, Miss Auni?
Okay, thank you to Miss Moderator, which is Miss Aina. Okay, today we can see during COVID-19, we can saw they have many consumptions and benefits to the workers given by their company or organization. Okay, first, the organization can begin to provide a COVID-19 life insurance coverage for their employees. In this pandemic period, most of the employees do not visit their physical as usually. This is because they work from home and home environment protect them from COVID-19. This affects the medical claiming process because the contracting is infections is low. Second, the company can give the benefit to the employees as a bonus or add it to other healthy benefits such as full health checkup, add to bonus, and others. Company can organize health awareness program and have discussion with their employees and families to overcome the stress and maintain the work-life balance. It also, organization can offer health and safety benefits to their employees' family. In this pandemic time, many employees work from home. Okay, last but not least, organization can focus and go for new insurance policy, such as directing the employees to random COVID-19 checkup and weekly health feedback survey of employees and their families to protect them from COVID-19. Most of the employees says working from home is very stressfully and that will affect their work and family life balance as well.
Okay, thank you, Miss Auni. Okay, when we talk about the compensation and benefit to the workers, HR management must be the backbone of in prioritizing the welfare of workers. Without proper management, all the effort of the organization in restraining the employees will not success. What do you think about this, Miss Aina?
Thank you, Miss Aina Idina. I think supporting leadership is one of the challenges to human resource management during COVID-19. The COVID-19 has placed extraordinary demands on leaders in business and beyond. The humanitarian toll taken by COVID-19 creates fear among employees, other stakeholders, and human resource management. In this case, human resource management has a key role to play in developing leaders, ensuring they are successful and holding them accountable. Other than that, HR also needs to train leaders on how to listen more than talk, carefully consider and act on feedback from their direct report and others employers. Then, HR has responsibility to create practices that may focus, create connectivity, and ensure continuity between the most critical partnership in the world of work between team leaders and team members. Finally, HR should help leaders act as coaches rather than micromanaging enforcers, which is one of the best ways to create a positive collaborative culture. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Aina. I guess this is the sufficient in studying the issues and challenges faced by the employee and HR management throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. And of course, there are many knowledge and information that we get through the discussion. I would like to thank all of you guys for your participation on spending your time to doing this webinar. Also, don't forget, thanks to Prof. Dr. Balakrishnan for giving us the opportunity to conduct this webinar. Until we meet again, Assalamualaikum and bye-bye.